Hey guys, my name is Jasmine and today we're going to be making a piece based in neoplasticism. So before we get started, I'm going to tell you what you need. You need a piece of paper, crayons, and or colored pencils, a drawing pencil, which is also a graphite pencil, an eraser, and a Sharpie. It can be either chisel tip, or fine point tip, whatever you want to use. So neoplasticism is a art style that's also known as the still style, and it is based in very basic, fundamental kind of art properties. So by fundamental, I mean like primary colors, which are red, blue, and yellow, and black and white too, and straight lines and basic shapes like rectangles and or squares. So that's what kind of art piece we're going to be making, and so we're going to kind of keep it simple. You can be more complex with this and add more lines and colors if you want, but color-wise, we're only going to really stick with our primary colors, which I said before are red, blue, and yellow. I kind of have two different shades of yellow. I think I will use my warmer yellow. It's more of a dandelion kind of yellow. And you can also use colored pencil shades of blue, red, and yellow if you want. I'm going to be using both. And you can start with your drawing pencil if you want. I'm going to start with my Sharpies. Again, neoplastism is a style that is based in straight lines. So I'm not going to have any curved lines. Everything's going to be straight. They're going to be squares and rectangles are going to be my shapes. So I'm going to just start making lines. I'm going to cover my whole page. There's one line, do a half line, turn your paper, make more lines. You can make some lines connect. Basically just drawing random straight lines. None of them are going diagonal, everything's going up and down. Throw in some shapes in there. Those are my shapes and all my lines. So as you can see, I have some squares, some rectangles, and now I'm going to go into my colors. Again, we're using primary colors, red, yellow, and blue, and I'm going to just start coloring. You can leave some spaces blank too, and that can be your white spaces, but I'm basically going to fill this entire page. I might make more lines if I think that's needed. And also think about how hard you're pressing down on your crayon and or colored pencils, and think about how you can change your values, how dark you can make it, how bold you can make it. Also, you can turn your paper. Maybe you like it this way, maybe you like it this way, maybe you like it a different way than how you originally started. But if you like it the same way, maybe that's your set idea, that's also okay. This is your art piece. But yeah, think about how far you can push these fundamentals, how far you can push your primary colors, what you can experiment with how you color. Another thing about neoplastism, or the Distill style, a lot of it is, or all of it basically, you don't layer colors. All of your primary colors are kept separate so that you don't have your secondary colors. So for example, you're not going to see, you're not really going to see red and blue layered to make purple. You're going to see only a pure red or only a pure blue. They're not going to cross over one another to mix and make different colors. Everything is very basic, everything's very straightforward. going with my crayon. This one, you can already tell that it's a lot more bolder, more bold. I'm gonna make a thick line between these two shapes, partially because I accidentally colored outside of my lines and I don't want red to be in the shape that's next to it. So I'm just gonna mark over it with my black, make it a thick line. And so that that's not my only thick line, I'm gonna go up here and make another thick line. Again, only going up and down. I don't have any diagonal lines going this way. I guess you could experiment with that if you wanted to. But I'm not going to. I'm gonna go in with my blue here. Again, as I said before, you might find that you want to add more lines like I'm doing right now. That's completely okay. Do blue. Then I'm going to go back with my red. I'm going to color these shapes next to it. Go back, or go start with my yellow now. I still do want a lot of white space in my piece. So I'm gonna leave a lot of my paper blank so that I still have white in my background. Okay, so there's my yellow. There's one yellow. I'm gonna turn my paper. I think I want yellow down here. Gonna do yellow there. My yellow's getting low. Go back this paper really quickly. One more yellow shape here. I'm going to do it over here. Thinking back, I'm pretty sure I called this neoplasticism. Pretty sure I said that it is also called the Still movement, which is not the Still movement, it's called the Style movement / art style. So this is my neoplasticism art piece. And like I said before, it's based in primary colors, or pure colors of red, blue, and yellow. There's no crossing over, so we don't get secondary colors because none of our colors are mixing together. And it's also, it also includes black and white. And I got my white from just the paper itself, and the black from my Sharpies. And Those are our fundamental properties in art, using the straight lines in our primary colors. And you guys can make more. Obviously, there's a lot you can do with this. You can change up your lines. You can kind of experiment with different line direction. Maybe you want to add a diagonal line in there. But I hope you guys do just that and make tons more. There's a lot you can do. There's a lot you can change up and have a variety of. And I hope you guys do just that. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.